All right, guys, this is good. I think this is gonna be a good recap because half of trading is not technical. I would say 70% is not technical. I would say 70% is mental. Because I can teach you guys all the basics, and it doesn't take much to learn the basics of the technical side. It's how the hell do you deal with a loss? How do you recognize that, is this thing trapping me? Or so it's all the mental shit, all the anxiety you have that you have to control. That's why trading is so damn hard, dude. You could be right on the stock and fucking hold it too long because you're damn greedy. You could be wrong on a stock and make a shitload of money. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's not the fucking technical shit. It's the mental shit that keeps you in the game, dude. Because anybody can do a technical trade. And if you're just doing technical trading, there is no edge. because the algos, the black boxes, all those guys are doing technical trading, and they'll whoop your ass, dude. They have infinite time frames to hold. They fucking see all your orders. How the hell are you gonna compete with someone if you're trading at their level, especially against a computer? So the way I beat these systems is what? I mean, the only way anybody can beat these systems is not fucking. You cannot technically out-trade them. It's impossible to technically out-trade them. What you do is you have to put in the human component, and that's where I'm trying to teach you guys. So the anxiety and stuff. So basically, that's what, in my opinion, keeps a person. Well, yeah, Triforce trader. I mean, dude, you can do that, but I'm talking about like in our world, right? Yeah, there's program trading, and I don't do program trading. Yeah, I'm not here to teach anybody to do program trading. This is just basically fucking equity trading, man. And it's fine. You can program a computer and fucking do it. You can outsmart a computer. That's fucking awesome. But I mean, for normal guys, I don't have that kind of level of sophistication, and I don't do any of those. Maybe a Triforce guy. I mean, I will. I think maybe I'll fucking do it one day. But right now, I'm just fucking clicking buttons. But anyways, let's see what we got today. Yeah, Triforce. That guy's a good guy. So I might bring him in too, man. When we start our stuff, it's like I have a bunch of mentors, and I think he's right up there. I mean, I would love to learn how to do that kind of stuff, and it may complement what I'm doing. You know, I don't want to fucking trade forever either. I want to fucking put my own little black box and have it work for me. So that's another option you can do, futures trading. But that's not what we're talking about today. So this is how it happened. So in the morning I woke up. Let's bring up the stock. Let's bring up this stock. Okay. And this is a stock that frustrated the shit out of me. And this made me mentally lose it. TORC. So in the morning, I was actually up nice on it, dude. Here's the morning trade right here. This is outside of my strategy. My strategy doesn't do these big boards, but there was fucking nothing else moving, dude. So I got this little FOMO, and I was like, fuck, let's just try this shit. I'm looking at the chart. I'm like, this is the 22 line, and that's where I'm gonna attack. So between 22 and 20 bucks, it's gotta give me that one bounce. Remember my bounce strategy? And it did that. It went down to here, and it went up to 23, and I did sell. But So I'm like, oh, all right, I'm beating my chest. I'm like, oh, yeah, I nailed the bottom again. You know, I got in here at 22. Now it's at 23. And I took some off. And I posted those trades. But then I turned my head, started chatting with Alex. I started chatting with some friends. I started watching YouTube. And the next thing I turn around, I didn't even know that it fucking tanked to 21 and filled me, and then it fucking never went back up. So during that lapse of judgment, I was so now I was like, I left open orders and it fucking filled me all the way down. How many times did that happen? So you can't be arrogant. You can't be that kind of guy. And so I was that kind of guy today, where I was like, fuck yeah, I nailed the bottom. This shit's going up. I was like, no, dude. And then I was like, so when it reversed out, I was like, I want to short. I was like, fuck, there's no locates. So I got really pissed off. I'm like, fuck, I knew it was gonna go down. Why did I just take some locates? So all this crap going ahead. First I knew it was gonna bounce. Now I knew it was gonna go down. You see what I'm saying? So you always have Mr. Hindsight. So that's when the moment you start thinking like that is when you know you're doomed. Just fucking close up and leave, dude, because nothing good is gonna happen. Because all I'm doing is like, I knew it was gonna go up. Yeah, and all of a sudden, I knew it was gonna go down. You know how many times that happened? And so the moment that happens, you got this huge anxiety and you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You don't. It's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I was like, I'm chasing every fucking direction, up and down, up and down. So when you get in that mode, don't do it. What I should have done was stuck to my plan. My plan, as I told my friend in the morning, was just that one bounce. All you just need, remember I keep saying, the second bounce is the one that gets you. The second and third one's gonna get you. The one bounce always works, dude. Always fucking works. Look at this, 22 line, right? Fucking one bounce always works. And that's when you need to get the fuck out and let it retest and do its thing. When it retested 22 again, dude, the bottom fell out. You see that? So my strategy is that first bounce, you nail that first bounce, you get the fuck out. Or, better yet, do a short. But I didn't have a locate, so I was so pissed off, dude. We will talk more of that, about why this thing tanked. It's a lock-up play. You can Google online, but I won't go into that strategy. But fuck, I was so pissed. This is a fucking no-brainer, dude. There's so many shares that insiders, 6 months, they can sell. Anyways, but that's the thing. So it validated my first bounce. Okay, the first bounce, you pick your fucking line. You got that one good bounce, man. Don't get fucking greedy. You go back in the fucking well again at 22, you're fucking dead. Do you see that? And the sad part is I didn't even know I was filling because I was watching YouTube, turn around, they filled me right here. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I turned a big win into a fucking big loss. Actually, not that big a loss. I was up, so. And I was lucky, I was stopped out at 18 bucks around here. It could have been worse, man. I could have kept adding. So I learned one thing. When your fucking resistance has been cracked, do not fucking add to a loser. Get the fuck out on every fucking bounce you can. And then, better yet, short it. Fucking short it. Because every guy is fucking underwater and bag holding this shit. So before I even entered this trade, I got my vision in my head. $22 gonna bounce. If it's fucking does not hold $20, I'm getting the fuck out no matter what. Every fucking bounce, get the fuck out. And this is the same mentality that back holders are using. This is the VWAP kind of shit people use, but you don't really need. I look at VWAP just to fucking see what the line is, because that is basically the average price with every bag holder. And so, but the point is, the further away it goes from these fucking support points, the more everyone's panicking, because they're adding all the way fucking down. They're adding all the way fucking down. And then when they're wrong, they're like, oh, waiting for the bounce. Any bounce I'm gonna sell. Any bounce I'm gonna sell. Any bounce I'm gonna sell. And so that's when you start shorting on every fucking bounce. And so unfortunately, no locates. I did what I did. I stopped out at 18 something. I was like, okay. Looking back now, it's fucking at $12, $13. Fuck, I did the right thing. And so I could be pissed. I went from a few grand up to a fucking down for the day on this stock. Or I could just okay, I'm done. And so that was that stock. So let's go back to this stock here. So let me see what else I traded. So let's go back to my top pick and how we would trade this. So remember each of you guys said pick 3 that you like. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you my strategy. Your strategy will be different. You cannot copy my strategy. I can only tell you. So like the first bounce is one of the strategies I tell you. But for some of these, like what becomes your top pick, it depends on your strategy, dude. Are you looking to swing this shit? Are you looking to scalp it? So, I can't really tell you. I can tell you what I do later maybe, but for now it's just too complicated. All I can do is I identified this as one of my top picks, and I was like, fuck, I wish it went up to 190. So remember I said I woke up late in the morning on purpose, kind of, and so so the chart has been building already. So it's a very simple thing. Today, this is so I started scaling on this move here. I was like, fuck, I missed it already. He said I missed it already. But once again, it's the first bounce idea. Instead of going long, because I wanted it short, I started scaling all the way up, because I know they got that one first bounce and that's it. But there is no meat, and so that's why I held at 170. This is no play. There's a no play on this. There's nothing to do on this shit right now, because it's fucking just dead. But once again, I stuck to my strategy. Unfortunately, there was no meat, so I couldn't really size up. I had like 15,000 shares. That's it. I mean, I was willing to go a lot more, but only at 190. Remember, I'm giving myself a huge fucking. So this is why it's kind of tough to shake me out, because I scale. So my strategy that I implement is I scale, and I start really small. And then when it's confirmed, I start hammering it down. So I do kind of reverse, where I scale in on the move up because I want a certain average. And then when it confirms it, then I start adding on the way down. So I call it myself adding to a winner. So you never want to add to a loser like the other last play, but adding to a winner is okay. Keep adding, dude. Just fuck, because you have a cushion now. But always be smart to unravel the trade, I call it. So you scale in, you need to scale out. So on the way down, it's not like I'm fucking waiting for it to hit 170 and doing $15,000-$20,000 of fucking buys here. I'm slowly scaling because I don't really know where it would bounce. So I mean, that's how I do it. Everyone has a different way to do it. I play really safe, and I'm just here to make money each day. I'm not here to fucking get the exact top and bottom. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't fuck. And you know, and I'm telling you, every fucking trade you do, you're not gonna be happy. You fucking make a monster gain, you're like, fuck, if I held it for another minute, I'd make it double the monster gain. Or if only I bought 2 times, and then that's what happens the next time, right? So basically today's topic is fucking mental anxiety. And don't get into that game. It's very difficult. I fucking piss all the time, because every time I fucking cover or every time I sell, it always goes more and more and more. But that's just the way it works, man. The problem is if you fucking let it get to you, and then the next day, the next trade is called, I call it the makeup trade. I posted it out on Twitter too. The makeup trade is the brother to the revenge trade. Everybody knows the revenge trade. Fuck, I'm gonna double my money and make my losses back quick, and then you lose. But the sneaky one is the makeup trade. Like, fuck, I was right 10 times, but why did I go so small? So the next time, I'm gonna fucking double my shit, dude. I would've been rich by now. And you know what, man? Fucking Murphy's Law, man. The one time you deviate from your plan and you go fucking big, it fucking screws. So it's, because what happens in trading is like, let's say you make 1,000 every fucking day. Now you deviate from your plan. Now you just lost fucking 10,000. You just fucking you just screwed yourself, right? So if your plan is to make 1,000 or lose 1,000 each day, you know, now you just deviate from your plan. So if you want to scale, it's always like scaling, dude. When I first started trading, I didn't fucking trade huge. I started like $500 days, and then soon it was 3,000, and then 10,000, and you know, just scale yourself up. Slowly scale yourself up. You know, it's not an overnight thing, you know. And the way you scale is, it's not just size, dude. So here's an important thing. Let me talk about this. People think just to scale up or level up is just to double your size. Dude, that's so fucking wrong. That's because, you know what, man? Sizing is important because there's liquidity. The larger your position, the harder it is to liquidate and get the fuck out without moving the stock. If you're fucking huge, you're gonna fucking affect the stock. How the fuck would you get out of a 50,000 position when the fucking algos know you gotta get out 50,000? So they would fuck you every which way. And so it's much easier to get a small position and get the hell out really quick. And so the way to scale up, it's not just size. Of course it's size, but it's not extreme size. It's a combination, in my opinion, holding a stock longer. When I was younger, I was just taking scalps, you know? And so I still do a combination. I have half of my position scalping, so I'm getting out quicker. So it locks in my gains. What it does is it forces me to hold the rest of my position longer, right? So if I'm able to fucking lock in a 10 cents gain, now I can hold it for a 50 cent gain because I have a 10 cushion versus someone that's like, I'm all in. Either I make 50 cents or I don't make anything at all. And so this is the point of scaling, okay? And so it's so that's my little fucking strategy that I've been fucking implementing, and I post about this. It's not size that fucking makes you more money. It's a bunch of stuff, man. And to believe it or not, smaller size affords you to hold longer. And so I actually overbuy just so I can scalp out. So let's say I wanted 1,000 shares or something. I'm buying 2,000 shares, knowing that the first 1,000 shares, I'm gonna take the fucking quick hit. Not take the quick money off the table, because that now builds my cushion to hold my real position longer. So that's how I was able to make a shitload of money back in the day when I did the penny stock shit, because I would fucking double my position, knowing that I'm gonna scale out and stuff like that. But so that makes sense, guys? So holding a position long, so as you scale up, you're more confident to hold through the swings. Stocks goes back down. When you're young, you're like, oh fuck, man, I should have done this because now I'm fucking, the stock went back up or down. Nah, man. So you know, you make your plan, and so, but if you played it right, you should be taking money some along the way, right? And you leave some. So they always say, you know, like, let your winners ride. But they fail to say, take some winners off the table, because don't fucking take it all, man. You know. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go back to the next one. Let me see what's interesting ones to trade. GBR. This one was pretty cool. GBR. This one came out of nowhere, man. This one came out of nowhere. I actually didn't see this shit. I saw it, but it was too low. So thank God I didn't see it in the morning. This thing started moving it's very sneaky, dude. It was closed at 267, and so it just snuck up, fucking snuck up. And then if you fucking saw this shit too early and you're fucking scaling in too early, you're dead meat. So I didn't see it actually until it broke 310. So I'm like, oh fuck, it broke 310, and so now I'm like looking at the charts and shit. I'm like, dude, why not nibble? So I actually got lucky. I nibbled some here. I didn't have that many slides, but it was good enough for fucking big ass tank down here. So sometimes it's kind of like you have to just fucking wait. See, notice this. So this one I started taking a little chance. When it started to slow down, there's like a little bottleneck here. See, if it just moves up freely, there's no reason for you to jump into the train, dude. But when this train starts to slow down and it's trying to like go up and down, but this just, you know, you can try a little bit of that. And so that's what I did. And then we have, let me see, AWX. This one was a fucking sweet one, man. I like this because I fucking saw this shit. And this traded like blend the other way, BLIN. So it's fucking weird. So in the morning, guy soaked and ate all of this thing up. And then fucking tanked big time. And so I was like, oh fuck, I missed it. I didn't do anything. So I didn't fucking even look at this shit. But when it went here, I didn't even look at it here. When it went here, that's when I started to look at it. I was like, okay, went way past here. But I'm like, looking at the charts, I'm like, dude, history repeats itself. Look at this pattern. This guy soaked up and ran up and it tanked down. I'm pretty sure this guy, once the top hits, he's gonna slam that shit down again. So it's identical, dude. It's two fucking triangles identical, right? And so the key is to slowly scale in. And then when you see a fucking, so level 2 reading, tape reading they call it, this is where it came in. I'm pretty decent at that, I guess, because I can see, remember what I said last time is the acceleration, so that's a secret. I might hold a seminar about this. No one understands that concept, but this is the first time you're ever gonna hear it. It's the acceleration, not the velocity. So I'm an engineer, so there's a big difference between acceleration and velocity. Velocity is the change, the rate of change of like the distance. And acceleration is the rate of change of the velocity. So it's kind of cool. As an engineer, it actually worked out. So based upon that understanding, I figured out the fucking secret of the black box. So so basically the way to do it, I'll give you a little secret. You look at the you look at the prints. And we'll go into detail because I might actually want to do a seminar on this shit. You look at the prints and the rate that it's printing these prints, that's your acceleration, dude. It doesn't matter what the price goes up. For me, I'm looking at how fast this motherfucker is moving. Okay, I won't tell you anymore, but that's a secret. That is the acceleration. And that's how I can fucking gauge whether or not a top is forming or a bottom is coming. Shh, won't say anything. All right, see what else is there. HMN, fuck, dude. Nothing to say. Fucking this motherfucker went down. I finally located something, couldn't fucking use it. I just fucking, it's just too wacky. And it's outside of the system play that I usually do, so I just left it alone. But that's it, guys. So AWX, so we're coming back to the mental aspects. Is like, so in the morning I was up, pre-market, I was like, I was way up. And then at the open, I'm like, fuck, I lost. And so now I'm like, fuck, dude, now I'm red for the day, and it just pisses me the fuck off. And so I actually took a moment, and I kind of just sat back and said, fuck it. I am okay with taking a small loss for the day. Yesterday I was red, dude, my first red in like 2 weeks, and I was fucking pissed because there's the same frustration. But the difference is yesterday, I left actually early yesterday, so so it's even pisses me off even more. So yesterday I was like, fuck, man, I'm fucking red. And then I had to go to a personal appointment. And so I'm checking the stocks there, and I'm like, so Blend went back down, BLIN went back down. I'm like, God damn it, if I stayed, I would have fucking cleaned up, which I would have. And so it got into my head. So today I woke up, I'm like, motherfucker, today I'm gonna fucking kick everyone's ass and fucking do that. And that's why I started training all crazy. And so I was up a lot pre-market. Market open, fucking down. So I just like, okay, I'm gonna be content with taking another loss. It's okay taking 2 small losses in a row, you know, because I know that when I'm right, it'll erase both of these small losses. You gotta keep your losses small, man. And then I just got lucky. 2 trades came and fucking made my day. GBR fucking ramped up out of nowhere during midday as I was contemplating doing IG live or not. And then this AWX. I fucking top take both of those guys. So, you know, you never fucking know. And so it kept on going down, but at the same time, it's like, dude, my goal after today was just to fucking get my mind and my confidence back. Because I'm telling you, I could be up a fucking 10 days straight, 12 days straight like I did, and have one losing day, which is a tiny losing day. It wasn't even that big of a losing day. It's like a rounding error. But that kind of fucked up my brain, because I'm like, fuck, man, I'm starting to second guess myself, doubt myself. So my goal today was just be green. The more green plays you have, the more confidence to implement your strategy. Because I'm telling you, man, the algos out there are just, the whole thing is just to fucking fuck you up mentally. And then when you get fucked up, you second guess and you say, is this a trap? So I'll give you an example. I want to sell a stock. And, you know, if you second guess yourself, I'm like, but what if it goes more? What if it goes more? And then I'm going to hold it. Next you know, you fucking lost. Same thing with stopping out for a loss. You know you gotta stop out, but what if they're tricking me, dude? What if I'm fucking stopping out at the top? You cannot do that. You have to systematically do what you fucking do and don't guess yourself. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But over time, you are more right than you're wrong. If you're more wrong than you're right, then your system is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where today I was like, man, I was doing well. I didn't have a losing day for a long time, and then just yesterday, it kind of cracked my armor. I'm like, oh man, and so, you know, even that happens to me, man. And so today, my whole goal was just to so the moment I was content to taking a small loss and leaving for the day was the moment I started making money again. Because I calmed myself down and say, hey, I'm content. Two tiny little losses, 2 lost days in a row. It's fine. It doesn't affect my ego, you know. And so, boom, the moment that happened, boom, my fucking brain was fixed, and now I have the confidence to go back and fucking implement my system. And so that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's like, go back to basics. When you lose, even if it's one day, dude, it doesn't have to be a fucking... When you fucking lose, it affects you mentally. You second guess yourself. And so some people are stronger than other people. I'm a fucking emotional guy, so I'm not, you know, I'm just a normal dude. So my whole goal today was to be green. After every single red day, my goal the next day, stay small and be green. Not be the guy that does the revenge trade. Okay, guys? So that's your lesson for the day. Mental baby steps, go back to basics. I went back to fucking basics. And basics got me to where I am, and so I had trust in the basics. Small size, do my scalps just to fucking get myself confident before I start doing my big size swings. You know, it's part of the leveling up, man. It's just fucking every time you get leveled up, sometimes you get hit, and you go right back to the horse. All right, guys. Thanks for this. Let me see if I have any comments here, but hopefully you learned something, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck, guys.